Hello, everybody.
Welcome. Well, sorry this took way longer than it should have.
Fighter 5 comes out next week, and we realized, oh shit, we still haven't done Terry's video. So,
oh, sorry this took so long. I didn't anticipate it to. Because Terry is a very
complex character in terms of moveset.
I can't.
Turn that down a little.
At least I don't need to demonstrate everything.
Well, and right now you're listening to Fatal Fury.
No.
No, I keep saying Fatal Fury.
Fatal
Fury special. Cody Hinton. Theme of Terry Bogard. Arranged by MythKiller77.
Okay, yeah. How's about we get that?
All right.
Let's address how. So after E3, things kind of went silent. And in terms of who the fourth character would be. We had no credible leads. Eats for a while. I went yeah, no credible leads. Eats for a while. Until all of a sudden, oops! Nintendo had a listing, a copyright listing for DLC with SNK involved. With SNK that they quickly took down. Some thought of this as an accident for something that wasn't that was meant for something else.
But no, they accidentally leaked Terry with.
And then shortly after, we didn't have to wait long, and the September Direct, which also said that Banjo would be available shortly afterwards, also gave us a look at our fourth character.
Terry Bogard.
And the fans were.
Well, it really depends where you live.
Japan and
Japan, especially Latin America, lost their shit at this character reveal.
There were some people on the West,
and there were also a lot of people in the West excited. But a vast majority of the people who were disappointed by Terry are usually people from English-speaking countries like North America or Britain or stuff like that.
What was your reaction?
Well, I thought I just wanted to see how he played first.
Yeah.
I was already satisfied with Banjo for the fighter passing.
And Nintendo, I guess, knew that some would be disappointed, so they confirmed that is there really only one left?
No, there's going to be more.
More fighters, as we know now.
There were so many new fighters. It was originally going to be just one or two, but Sakura had 6 new ideas.
Well,
so he
maybe just one or two.
Two, but
don't know the number.
He said maybe 1, 2. He had so many ideas that he decided that he ended up getting a second fighter pass.
That's not just 5,
but one more fighter than the last one.
So that's a total of 12 of DLC characters.
Now that's pretty funky.
But Terry was actually up front with his release date, with a window. For what?
November.
Joker said spring. They said Joker would come in spring, come before the end of April.
Joker before the end of April.
Hero, summer. Banjo, fall.
And Terry, November.
Good. And on November 6th, we got a presentation from Sakurai. It was a 40-minute history lesson and on SNK.
Yeah.
Smash Ultimate is for good boys and girls. This guy must be a genius.
Mood. So, anyways, it's finally time to get into.
Fuck.
We're
not. Hey, at least we aren't a popular channel. Right now you're
listening to Mumbo's Mountain, Banjo-Kazooie, rock/metal guitar cover by Gabakarina97, like Gabe Ocarina, or G-A-B-E Ocarina. It's 96.
What the wait, you're probably wondering, what the fuck? I thought
we forgot something in our last video. You see, whenever a DLC character releases,
we usually talk about their classic mode and give it a rating.
But we completely glossed over that in the last But we completely neglected to even mention that in the last video.
I guess because there was a lot to talk about with Banjo.
So,
Oh,
we kind of need to talk about that, don't we?
Banjo's classic mode is perfect partners.
The theme is, well, duos of characters.
The first round is against
It's against Duck Hunt on Spiral Mountain.
with that the red and brown dog and red and duck. You know, oh my god.
The second round is against Rosalina and Luma on Tortimer Island.
And the third round is against Ice Climbers on the summit. The fourth round is against Lincoln Zona on Mushroom Kingdom. Fifth is against Fox and Falco on Luigi's Mansion. And the final round is Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong on Jungle Jinx. And the final boss is Master Hand and Crazy Hand.
Oh, well, it actually fits since they're the only boss that's really a duo.
They're all references to them.
Really?
Rosalina, Duck Hunt, on appearance in specific color, refers to that or resemblance to Banjo and Kazooie themselves. Rosalina and Luma is a reference to Treasure Trove Cove by the music playing. In Ice Climbers, a reference to Frazizi Peak. The Ice Climbers matching as polar climate. Lincoln Zelda is round on references is Gobi's Valley. Fox and Falco reference Mad Monster Mansion. Color palettes of Fox and Falco are likely meant to be it's resemblable from the Raven, and animals that would appear in a typical or haunted setting. I know that Black Falco speaks for something else.
Look around.
Yes. And Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong is a reference to Rare and their possible shared universe, as implied by Diddy Kong on Racing. And the final one is a reference. Master Hand and Crazy Hand resemble Matsen and a disembodied hand who appears in Mad Monster Mansion, but in both hands are fun any difficulty. Also, yeah. Again, and Sakurai knows what he does. These classic modes are made with the knowledge, made with this kind of knowledge.
So it's cool that not only is it a series of duo characters, but despite I didn't even know about the level of references.
I mean,
so that's super cool.
Yeah. And I actually reached 9.9 on my second try. After I awkwardly fucked up on the first attempt.
Wow, how'd you do that again?
I think at round 3 I got I think I used the talent the feather is off the edge.
Oh, you dashed off the edge.
And I think
edge of the Wonder Wing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd rate this one a 10. It's
it's
a perfect theme for them, and it's nice that it also doubles as a set of references.
All of these do. Most of these classic modes do.
It's just a cool classic mode. I also like the touch that you fight in both Master Hand and Crazy Hand, regardless of difficulty. Since, they're a duo.
So far, that's been the case for most of the DLC fighters.
So, yeah.
Except for Hero.
Yeah.
Hero and Terry. Mm-hmm. Well, we'll get into Terry.
And speaking of Terry, back to the first theme we were using, Fatal Fury Special, Cardiginton, theme of Terry Bogard, arranged by Mythkiller77. And back to talking about Terry Bogard himself.
Oh, yeah.
So let's discuss his character.
Well, for one, I can't help but bring up his voice.
His lines are in English.
Just like his source material.
It's a pretty neat touch.
Stand back. Come on.
Yeah. Virgin!
I think that's what he's...
No, he's probably saying like power tip or something.
Yeah.
It sounds like whatever it is, it sounds like virgin.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, but you might either say power charge or goodbye. Alright. No, it sounds like he's saying virgin.
Yeah.
Wait, Terry is, well,
There's a lot to cover in this guy's moveset.
Kind of like Ryu and Ken, and
It's pretty telling that you can't fit his entire or list of moves on Smash Wiki into one screen.
yeah.
It takes more than 2 to explain his whole moveset.
Yeah, even the fighter page.
Pages in-game require 2 separate pages to explain the basics of how Alteri's moves work.
Yeah, of course. Alright.
So, let's start simple. Let's start with his neutral, with his jabs and like his standard attacks.
That either has a rapid jab, a simple jab. Alright, it's also a 3 hit. 3 hits. It's usually the 3 hit. Yeah, a 3 hit jab combo. No, his up tilt is an uppercut. His forward tilt is a kick. His down tilt is also a kick. His neutral air is, I don't know what, a karate chop?
Yeah, it's like an aerial karate chop.
His up air, he twists his legs.
Yeah, he does like a flip kick.
Back air, he does a kick. He does about a backwards kick. And his down air is a meteor. Just like Ryu.
You could probably tell which character Terry is based on.
Now his taunts. Stand back. Come on. Come on. And one where he twirls his hat around.
Because they had to have that from
His neutral special, for his neutral special, he uses Power Wave.
Not a gun.
A projectile attack. Depending on how long you hold it, it will travel farther.
Is there I'm pretty sure each of his specials has an input.
Yeah.
Right, what's the input for this one and what does it affect?
It's power weight. The power weight. Power wave can be. Well, this one doesn't have an input.
Power Wave doesn't have a special input you can put in.
But Fraser made for Orsmat. Normally, in the actual game, and this move cannot be used in midair.
Yeah, but to make it a little more versatile, Sakurai removed that restriction.
And so there's a midair version,
which behaves a little differently.
Yeah.
I believe the ground version travels until it hits a wall or something. The ground version could theoretically travel infinitely until it runs into an obstacle. The ground version travels much farther. And does it do more damage?
I think. Hard to tell.
Alright, let me see the damage output of it. Okay, 10.8. And the midair version actually does more damage. Okay. The midair version does more damage than the ground version, but has less range. So yeah, if you're up close to your opponent, you can do a little, it'll hop up power wave combo.
It can be pretty helpful.
Does about 14% per hit midair. They're assuming the move's not stale. So pretty solid.
Yeah. So next move is burning knuckle / crack shoot.
What is this one?
If you're facing forward, you'll do this.
You'll dash your opponent with a punch.
But if you're facing backwards,
or you'll do a flip kick forward.
It can actually be used for recovery.
Too.
And it has 2 frames.
It has 2 hit. hit frames.
Mm-hmm.
I see one at the start and one in the middle.
Both kicks, except
Or you kick twice.
yeah.
Both kicks are hitbox. And since it gives, and again, it can be used for recovery since it gives you a slight amount of vertical momentum too. It sends you into a decent distance horizontally.
Yeah, Burning Knuckle can be performed down diagonal or right plus the attack button. Crack shoot down diagonal left. Left in the attack button. I think it's kind of like the Hadouken and Shoryuken, and those are the same inputs.
So yeah, if you know those, it shouldn't be too hard for you to learn how to use these moves.
Yeah. Now, his up special is the Rising Tackle.
Alright, what are you doing? It's, well, he does like a spin kick like upwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does it upwards or it's drill kick. If I had to compare the hitboxes for it, I'd say it's a little similar or Wario's up special.
Yeah.
That's his up special, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's his up special. However, he also has and for his down special. Yeah, that can be performed by holding down a moment, then inputting up plus attack.
That lets you perform stronger.
Rising Tackle.
All right. So what's it normally?
Up, down, up B.
So
yeah, you can also do the normal inputs without the up B. Yeah.
And as for his down special,
The Power Dunk.
Yeah, Terry has 5 specials. He has both a forward and a back special.
Yeah, that's not something you see every day. The Power Dunk can be performed by down, holding right down, inputting right down, on diagonal right, in the attack button.
And what does that look like? Okay, it's like a triangle kind of thing. And he jumps up and then down. He jumps up. Yeah. Depending on what direction he's facing, he'll jump up in that direction and then slam down in that direction. Also getting you some horizontal distance. Think of it like a triangle on the battlefield.
Yeah. But that's not all Terry has. If he's over 100%, and he has super special moves.
Yup. There's 2 of these.
The Power Geyser, the Power Geyser. I don't even know if I want to. I'll see how you input that.
Alright, you can go down left, down right, and attack. Down left, down right, attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that.
It's a massive eruption of energy from the ground in front of Terry. Or was it behind him?
In front.
Yeah, from the ground in front of Terry.
And I think doing the opposite inputs, you can do with a Buster Wolf.
Did you just do it?
No,
Well, check it.
I press.
You
Yeah.
can press down right, down right. No left. No left inputs. Down right, down right.
Down right.
The D-pad might be easier for this.
Can't use the. I think I just did it.
Oh, you just did it. Yeah, it looks kind of like his.
I think it's a command grab.
It looks kind of like his Burning Knuckle.
Yeah, Burning Knuckle.
will attack with a different sort of particle to it. But when it connects with your opponent, and it functions as a command grab.
Like Lucario's Force Palm.
And you perform a powerful attack that propels your opponent in towards the direction you're facing.
You can also, or you can do simple command for these. Use down on right, yeah, down right.
I bet you though.
Yeah.
Down right, down left, or down left, down right? Which one?
Yeah, down left, down right, down left, down up, on right.
For
power geyser, and for Buster.
Down right, down right.
Yeah, you can perform.
It's downright disgusting.
Terry can do however, he can only do these moves after significant damage.
So no Buster Wolf or Power Geyser if you're not on at least 100%. I think the percent that's obviously different in stamina battles. I don't know how much percent is low.
100. Less than 100 HP.
Really?
Yeah.
That's really generous in stamina battles. What?
That's like the first time I ever pulled off those moves.
Ooh, so yeah, they're not too hard if you use the simplify commands for them. But who knows?
I'm no expert on I'm no fighting game expert.
But if you're a Fatal Fury veteran, and who knows, it might be easier for you to do the complex commands.
So, Terry's costumes might not have an alternate, unfortunately.
But what's on his hat does change.
If you're going into the one that references his older, his first appearance, and he'll have the Neo Geo. Neo Geo will be on his hat. Yep. If you choose this one. And you'll say King of Fighters.
You do the black one.
And you'll say have King of Fighters.
I see what you're saying. You're showing them. You gotta tell them which costume it is.
And there's a Grey Wolf. The yellow one has Grey Wolf on it.
Yes.
On it.
Alright.
And his normal one have say Fatal Fury.
Okay, so there are only 3 of them have a different hat.
Even though Terry does actually have an alternate costume that should have been used. Look it up if you want to know.
What should they look up exactly?
Mark of the Wolf. Terry Bogard, Mark of the Wolves.
Okay, is that one? That would have been cool.
But so overall, Terry. Would you give Terry?
Honestly, there is so much detail in this character.
So much attention to detail.
It's crazy how much variety, a large variety of moves you can and pull off is.
Also, Terry's Strender. Or people just put give other people his jeans.
Yep. His legs, eggs. They just edit Terry's legs on other characters.
So, what would you rate him?
10. There is a lot going on in this game.
Yeah, I'll give it a 10. Give him a 10 too. That's very.
There's definitely no shortage of options when it comes to how you can play.
Now it's
classic mode. Let's not leave this for the violent video.
It's every match is a stamina battle where the player faces three opponents one by one, based on the King of Fighters series, which features 3-on-3 battles. Superior with thematic consistency.
Alright, so
the first round is Mario, Peach, and Rosalina. Barring Mario, the opponent, and the music or reference to the women fighter from King of Fighters 94. Or round 2.
Which is on the King of Fighters Stadium stage.
Oh shit, we didn't talk about that.
Oh yeah, Terry's stage.
It's
we'll go over that after. I suppose.
Yeah. So, this reference, music and Link, Shake, Link, and Zelda. Music and stage reference King and Kafan on stage from Fatal Fury 2. Stage does not proceed past its initial form. Oh yeah, your own Prism Tower or the stage doesn't transit in travel. Round 3 is Bowser, DDD, and King K. Rool. Music and stage age reference Big Bear stage from Fatal Fury 2. The opponents are among the heaviest in the game, referring to Big Bear there's a heavyweight wrestler.
And it's on the stage, Suzaku Castle 4.
You're sitting on that.
Oh, sorry. Alright, the fourth match
Against Dark Pit and Palutena.
on.
Refers to the Athena series.
But what stage?
On Palutena's Temple and Battlefield.
Okay.
Refers to the Athena series, and its aesthetic similarities ridiculous. Items are on, with the choices could specifically be based on items Athena can put. For example, metal boxes is represent your armor. Round 5, Sonic, Mega Man, and Pac-Man.
And on the boxing ring stage.
In the King of Fighter series, the battle feature characters crossing over from different series. Steam is also noteworthy. It is comprised of characters whose franchises had a game appear on the Neo Geo Pocket cover. Didn't know that.
So Mega Man, Pac-Man, and
Sonic.
I didn't know Pac-Man was on that.
Yeah, I knew Sonic and Mega Man were.
So,
In round 6 is against Ridley, Ganondorf, and Bayonetta.
on the four-side form stage. You got to mention
Omega stage.
Omega stage. You can...
Use the stage reference East Howard's stage from Asian Fatal Fury Special. East Tower, a high sky ice scraper. It often appears as the final level throughout the series, like these, the opponent, and are affiliated with darkness. And the final round is against Ryu, Ken, and now Terry on the King of Fighters Stadium.
Down here.
Music refers to the Dream Mat Action Fatal Fury Special. The battle references the 3 characters in Ultimate that come with a traditional fighting game, as well as the previous crossovers between Street Fighter and Fatal Fury within the Capcom SNK vs. Capcom game. And so if the player uses Terry's red costume, the opponent will use Terry's blue costume instead. This one took multiple attempts. Of course of days.
Thanks for Noah to clear.
Yeah.
So it's not easy by any means. That's the final stage.
That was the final
stage
stage.
6.
There is no boss fight.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, there is. Yeah.
So how would you rate this classic mode?
Really fucking hard. But the attention to detail.
Once again, and also it's doable. It's not like it's unfair. So
I got very far. I just had to get better with Reddit. I actually achieved 9.9 in the middle of the night. I'm waiting for my computer to restart. My computer had to update, so I didn't want to. And I was about to go to bed, and I don't really like having that on while on my sleep. Because shutting it would probably be bad, so I just pulled out the Switch, itch in handheld mode, grabbed the Pro Controller, and just said, sure, why not?
And yeah.
I did. I was pretty tired too.
Do we rate it yet?
I'll give it a 10.
Same here, 10.
It took, and well, I can't. And as for the stage,
which is
Fighter, it's simply called King of Fighters Stadium. In the background, it's an entirely flat stage. An entirely flat stage. Age with barriers is at the edge. And that if you hit hard enough for a close to, it's an instant knockout. And fireworks go off when you do get a kill.
And of course, I'm pretty sure you can still get it kills off the top of the stage, though.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to do.
Oh, so it's a high stage.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Also in the back. Also, yeah, that's about all there is to the stage. Age. Hopefully something that's actually viable. Be competitively viable. What would you give the stage?
I give it a 10. It's a simple but fair. The character cameos are super cool.
Yeah.
There's how many are there again total? Like
Spirit, the spirit bus.
Well, every single character on the sky makes appearance on the stage is a spirit.
Oh boy, there's a long list of them.
Oh my god. Never mind. There's at least 10 of them. Almost 20.
Almost 20 of
Okay,
them.
oh, that's okay. Yeah, there's at least 10 in characters.
Now there's a certain Sakurai acknowledged there was a certain character missing from the cameos. From the background.
What character is that?
Mai Shiranui from Fatal Fury. Well, Sakurai didn't say this, but it was added in the translation.
Special alternatives for good boys and girls.
Or other, or
In other words, she's too.
actually, it was due to complications with the Sterile Board, or the Japanese ESRB for your information.
In other words, the game's rating would have had to been up that they included in a character.
It was very
very
revealing.
It's such a revealing outfit.
Yeah,
Even though that doesn't stop Shulk.
that's a yeah. Sure. The stage gets a 10, and this guy is a genius.
This girl must be a genius. Who designed
the guy who designed, I think it was. He has a spirit.
Which
This guy was it this guy?
Yes, the guy who designed Diori Yagami.
This guy must be a genius.
Yeah.
That's funny. So, I think that covers. And well, like I said, the new costumes that came with Terry were fighting game. Were actually related to fighting game. And we're actually related to fighting game. Go figure. Including the return of the Jackie and Akira.
So what are the costumes?
Akira and Jackie from Virtua Fighter. Nakaru from also I'm pretty sure also Fatal Fury. Samurai Showdown. On Diori Yagami.
Of course.
And
And Ryo Sakazaki.
Who was actually made as a parody. It is a parody of Ryu.
Who's pretty funny.
Yes. So I think that's everything.
Look at this update. There's no new modes this time around.
Just extra thing explained online.
Do we list the spirits that come with them?
No,
No,
we don't.
Let's see.
Also, did I mention how many tracks came with this?
How many?
So the story was Sakurai said was
Sakurai submitted a list of tracks that
it's just about 50 tracks.
and
wanted to narrow it down.
To pick the ones they would allow in.
But
it turns out all of them were
they were fine. I think he accepted all of them. So for example, Joker has 11. Hero has 8. Banjo has 10. And I'm pretty sure Fighter 5 will have 11.
So Terry
has 50.
Yeah. 50 tracks.
50 fucking tracks.
That is a lot.
It really shows. SNK Sakurai and SNK.
Yeah.
It's like.
Forgive that dropping of any knocked over a water bottle.
He's just on the desk right. He's on your dresser right now.
Yeah.
Oh, so okay. Alright, see you in a few days.
Hey,
Well, might be sooner. I have a special,
video plans.
in due time. I'm people.
But for now,
I'm Nose Run.
and I'm Emery, and bonjour, my wonderful viewers. See you in the next video. Yeet!